Okay. Years ago, I would read a Bible verse that I liked, and I'd think, oh, I love that. And I thought I'd never forget it. But later, when I wanted to read it again, I couldn't find it. So one day, I looked at this little book that my grandson Spencer had made me when he was a little boy. And it had a really nice cover on it. And inside there were all these empty pages for me to write on. So I thought, why don't I just write a verse when I find it and not think that I'm going to just remember it. So that's what I did. And that's what I do now. And now I have got, when Rachel asked me what was my favorite Bible verse, I said, oh my gosh, I've got so many, because I love to read through this little book from time to time. And there's something for every occasion in your life. So, but I'll tell you this, the one that I seem to repeat to myself over and over, this is the verse for it, if you want to look it up sometime. It's in the book of John. It's the first chapter and the 16th verse. And it says this, and from his fullness have we all received grace upon grace. Don't you love that? My Bible is sort of an old translation, but what that really means is in God's fullness or bounty, from God's bounty, we have, each of us, all of us, have received grace upon grace. And these are the wonderful gifts that we get every day from God. Not because we're special, not because we've done anything wonderful, but because God is so special and so loving that he wants us to be so happy. And that grace upon grace part, well, let me tell you, when I think of this and when I say grace upon grace, I had a little wren family make a nest in a little old gourd that we had outside that my husband had made a little hole in so it could be a bird's nest. And they made a nest. They worked so hard. And it was so much fun to hear them sing and bring their sticks in. And it was so much fun when they had the babies and we saw more of them singing and flying out. And I thought every day when I looked at them, grace upon grace. God didn't really have to give me that right here at my deck that I could see every day. But God did. And another thing is flowers. I'm crazy for flowers. I know we all are. And out in the backyard this year, when we couldn't go very far away from home, it seems like it's been the best flower year ever. And maybe I just noticed them more. I don't know. But you go out and you see the daylilies and they're just shining there in the sun for you. And you think, grace upon grace. Sometimes when I go out and sit on a bench in my front porch and somebody walks by and they smile and wave, whether I know them or not, I think grace upon grace, another gift from God. And my children don't live here. Well, they couldn't come over even if they did. But when they call and we have so much fun talking to each other and have little coffee breaks together, it's such a bunch of grace. I just want you to know that that's a wonderful verse. And every day you'll find something that you feel like from God's fullness, from all that He has. We've been given gift upon gift, grace upon grace, piled up. If any of you want to read my little book, just a little book of verses, just let me know. I'll share it. I love you all. Bye-bye. I'm Gabi.